Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So at the minute, Bitcoin's coming down. Obviously, we got this top here. This is a really key level of resistance right now. And if Bitcoin starts to break that, it could indicate that this was the bottom as anticipated. And I'm not saying we're not going to revisit it in time, but if we can confirm that this is some kind of ABC correction in here coming back to this low, and we start to come back up and break this side, this could be quite impulsive. Okay, and we could have potentially put the ABC correction in here somewhere as anticipated. So keep an eye on this. If you do start to see Bitcoin come up and break 21647, it would indicate that we're forming a big third wave here. And like I said to you, what we're looking for is to get to this level here, 24332, and close it out by the end of the month here, because that is the 55 EMA, and that's a level I would love to see Bitcoin close up against, okay, and get its ass back above that. Because I think if you don't start to take that resistance out, it's going to become major resistance, and it could indicate that in fact this is not your actual low of this correction, okay, and we are indeed going to start to come lower and sweep this low. And after that, like I've shown you so many times, you've got key support around about 16k. There's a level of support around about 14k, and after that it's around about 10k. I will show you that on another video, but I've got to be quick here today because I'm going out. But what we're looking for is the completion of this correction here back down to this low. So there is a bit of a bearish pattern here on the hourly time frame, some kind of head and shoulders pattern that formed just there, okay, and this was neckline, and yesterday it started to break out and you come back into the pan. So it's a bit of a throwback, okay. This would have thrown a lot of people off to go short, basically. So a little bit of a bear trap at the minute, because this particular pattern, it has a breakdown target from there to there, and you can see what's happened is you've on the neckline here support, and you've lost it, turned to resistance. So a lot of traders would have traded this level here and gone short with a tight stop loss of potential that high to invalidate this pattern. Now this pattern could still in fact be at play. I'm going to show you the technical target. So you've come down, you've made the right shoulder here, look, that's your right shoulder, you've got your left shoulder here, and you've got this big head. So that's basically a head and shoulders pattern. It's a bearish pattern, it's a reversal pattern basically, and it would indicate, okay, well in here somewhere is this ABC pattern correction coming back down to this low. And like I said to you, this retracement needs to hold this low. It's really important that we hold this low, in this ABC correction coming down, or zigzag correction, WXY, whatever. It's a correction coming back down to this low. If we hold it and start to come back up and break this high, that could indicate a huge move here for Bitcoin, and you could be looking to at least get to that line, which is a 55 EMA. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Going forward, there are key levels of resistance above us as well. You've got this high here, okay, and obviously there's a pattern that sort of looks like it may emerge at that point. I'm going to show you in a second. But it's all about holding this correction, all about holding this retracement to this low. Lose it, obviously you're negating this low, and we're going to come lower. But right now, let me show you the technical target of head and shoulders pattern. If this was to start to reverse again, and you start to come down, I'll show you the technical target from there to there, where you lost this support just there. And what's happening, you had a little throwback back into the pattern, but you're still making a series of lower lows here and lower highs. See this? A lower high, lower low, and this is still a lower low. So potentially a little throwback, you sit on support, and then you roll again, and then you come down and meet the technical target of the head and shoulders pattern. So keep an eye on this. I mean, a good area right now would just to be go short here, and to negate this, open your stop loss just there. Set your stop loss on that high. So let's have a look at this, because this could actually be a nice little trade today going forward for Bitcoin. That would be your stop loss, okay. It's a very small little stop loss, and this is what I'm going to do. This is what you do. You trade the ranges, okay. So let me drop that back in right now. That's actually where you lost support just there. And what's happened, you've had a little throwback back into here. You've held on this support. So this technically looks bullish, but for me it's not big enough for an ABC to be in here, because usually with corrections you start to come back like this, okay, and then you come back and then your ABC's in there somewhere. Like I said to you, I think you're going to put in your ABC, your correction, inside this box just here, okay. So this is just a little setup that I'm looking at. You don't have to copy me, but it's called trading the ranges. Just here, that's my stop loss. And right now I'm going to open a short at this level, because this looks like some potential little double top pattern just there for Bitcoin. Potential little double top pattern. Let's have a look at that. And even if this starts to break down like this, little double top, see this? Starts to come down this neckline, you're going to start to come down and sweep that low. So effectively you're making a series of lower highs here and lower lows. You're basically coming down like this, okay? And then you would meet the technical target today, or if not tomorrow, of this head and shoulders pattern just there, potential head and shoulders, okay. And obviously to negate that right now, you'll start to come up. The big negation of this pattern is breaking this high. So if you start to see Bitcoin come up there, I mean, you could even set your stop loss at that point, but it's quite far away from here. We take a look at it from here right now. yeah, you're looking around about 5.9% for the potential 1.92% stop loss just there. So my stop loss is on 20871. I've not opened it yet. I'm going to open it in a minute. I'm just making a video here. I'm showing you what I'm going to do, because I think, you know, you are in a technical target at the moment. You're sort of invalidating it. You're having a bit of a throwback, but it's quite a negative pattern. I'm looking for a deeper correction here for Bitcoin. Does it have to be as deep? Of course not. But right now, if it does start to come down, you know, you've got a potential almost 9-10% trade for a 1% loss. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's called trading the ranges. These are the little opportunities you can find and see, and this is an opportunity that I'll take today on Bybit with really tight stop loss, not over leverage, and if it works out, fantastic, and I close my short at that level. So what is that target? Let's show you right now. Let's drop that in. That's the technical target I think Bitcoin will be in. If you do start to come back down, you start to come back down and have a nasty little correction here, that would be the target. Around about 10% correction today, we're leading tomorrow for Bitcoin. Okay, so obviously we need to see this neckline loss. And again, you could just trade it on confirmation of this neckline being lost. Come to your charts. If you start to see this neckline lost, open your short. That's the technical target, and then obviously your stop loss will be on this break of this neckline again. Simple trading 101. Okay, you know, and absolutely zero guarantees, because the correction here, you know, this wave 2 could be in here somewhere. It could be in here somewhere. Who knows? But this is called trading ranges, okay? But as long as we hold this low at $17,593, we're all good, because at that point, you're going to start to come back up, and we confirm break that high. You could be looking at a monster wave 3. Now, the other thing that Bitcoin could actually do here is still be in a correction. And this is something we need to keep an eye on, because with this, you would actually just be in an A leg, this be a B leg, and this be a C leg. And that's just a correction back up to this high. Like I said to you, you're correcting back up to that high. You know, you're moving impulsively and correctively. And, you know, at the moment you've come down impulsively. So this could still be a correction to that high before another impulsive move to the downside. So going forward, if Bitcoin does this, you could actually be in a wave 3, or you could actually just be in a C leg. Okay, some kind of A, B, C correction. Okay, and at that point, if Bitcoin at this point meets this target, and I'll try and find a target for you as we break out, but if it does, if you start to come back down and you lose these lows, okay, this is a wave 4, the wave 4 comes any lower than that wave 1 high, then that's telling you you're in an ABC correction, which is a correction to the high, and you're looking to move impulsively again. Do you understand? So like I said to you, all of this here is really, really important, especially this month, what Bitcoin does, because let's say, for example, you know, we are impulsive here. This is 1, this is 2. You're going to look at some big 3, okay, up there, get closed at the end of the month by there, you know, at the top of that level there, which is a 55 monthly EMA. And if in July you come back and you hold this high, this is confirming this is potentially impulsive here. Do you see that? Do you see what I'm talking about? Because you come up in 5 waves and then you come back in a larger 3 waves, okay, a larger ABC correction, and this could just be a sort of macro 1 with a large ABC correction coming back to this low. So we need to find impulsive waves up to the upside. At the minute we've got 5 waves there. We're looking for 3 waves back, then we're looking for another 5 waves within a subset of waves within a larger 3rd wave, taking us beyond that, and then we need to see a 4th wave, again 3 waves coming back, holding this high. And if you start to do that, that's very, very impulsive just there from that low for Bitcoin. So just keep an eye on this, okay? You understand what I'm saying, okay? That's Elliott Wave theory. They're the rules of Elliott Wave. And that would actually, at that point, if Bitcoin does start to do something like that, it would confirm that this is your low, okay? We've put it in already. So this is what we're looking for, impulsive moves to the upside and corrective moves to the downside. So that's basically Bitcoin. At the minute, you know, personally, I'll open a short. I'm going to have a little tight stop loss on that high, potentially get stopped out, but it is what it is. It's trading, because if we do start to come down, you've got your A, B, C in here somewhere. Beautiful. We hold this low, and then we're looking for that beautiful impulsive move up, break that high, potentially run into some resistance, you know, go back up, make another 5th wave up there. But as long as this wave 4, which we're anticipating, does not lose that wave 1 high, that's impulsive. If you start to come back like this and start to lose this, that's corrective. You're still in a correction here, and you're looking for another impulsive move to the downside, and this was not your low going forward for Bitcoin, okay? Hope you understand that update. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye-bye.